if you're in physical pain, what you're going to tap on is obvious. You're going to just go right to that pain. If you have pain in several parts of your body, just pick one place in your body that you want to focus on now. And if you're not in pain, just tune into your body and just ask yourself, where might I be holding on to some tension? Right? You might want to roll around your shoulders, check in your neck, and see, am I holding some tension there? You might tune into your stomach and just feel, is there any tension? Is there any anxiety or any anger? Just pick one part of your body that feels a little tense, a little anxious. And as you tune into that part of your body, give that tension or that pain a number on a 0 to 10 scale, 10 being the most intense, 0 being nothing at all. And whatever comes to you, just pick a number. And as you tune into that number of that tension, that number of that pain, I want you to ask yourself, if there was an emotion in this part of the body, what would it be? So if there was an emotion in this part of my body, what would it be? And just see what comes up. You might find anger, anxiety, stress, and overwhelm. Just pick a number and pick an emotion. So you have your number, you have your emotion. You're focused in on that part of the body. And then we're going to gently start tapping. And Greg, will you be my echo as we tap along?
I will be that. Thank you for asking.
All right. So we start by tapping on the side of the hand. It's called the karate chop point, and you use the forefingers of one hand to tap on the other hand, whatever side feels comfortable to you. Left on right, right on left, and you're just tapping gently and repeating after me. Now I'm going to use very general language. You can use that language, or if you want, if you see, hey, I want to modify this to my specific thing, feel free to do so. So tapping gently on the side of the hand. Even though I have this pain in my body.
Even though I have this pain in my body.
I love, accept, and forgive myself.
I love, accept, and forgive myself.
Even though I'm holding on to this pain in my body.
Even though I'm holding on to this pain in my body.
I love, accept, and forgive myself.
I love, accept, and forgive myself.
We're going to do that one more time. You're still tapping on the side of the hand on the karate chop point. Even though I'm holding on to all this pain.
Even though I'm holding on to all of this pain.
I love, accept, and forgive myself.
I love, accept, and forgive myself.
And now we're going to tap through the points, and I'll talk you through them. Nice and easy. The first point is the eyebrow point. It's on the inside of the eyebrow, right where the hair ends and it meets the nose. And you can take 2 fingers of one hand. You can tap gently on one side or on the other side or on both sides. The meridians run down both sides of the body, so whatever feels comfortable for you. And you're tapping 5 to 7 times on each spot, or just as we talk, and you're focusing on that pain. As we tap through the points, you're focusing on the pain, the emotion, the feelings that came with it. And you can tap gently and you can repeat after me, this pain.
This pain.
And now we go to the side of the eye. It's not at the temple. It's right next to the eye on the bone. Again, one side or both sides. Tapping gently, focusing on that pain, on that emotion. And just say, this pain.
This pain.
Now under the eye, again, one side or both sides. Feeling into that part of your body. Feeling into that emotion. And just noticing what's coming up. And just gently tap and repeat, this emotion.
This emotion.
Under the nose, right on the bone. Noticing that pain. Noticing what you feel. Noticing that tension. If there is an emotion, just pay attention to how it's feeling, if it's starting to shift, if other things are coming up. And now moving underneath the mouth. It's above the chin, below the lip, and that little crease there. Just tapping gently and tuning back in to that emotion, to that pain, to that feeling. Tapping gently and tuning in. The next point is what we call the collarbone point. To find it, just tune in, just feel for the 2 little bones of the collarbone. And you want to go down an inch, out to each side about an inch. I like to tap with all 10 fingers of both hands to make sure you get the point. And just tapping gently, tuning into that pain, tuning into that emotion, tuning in to how your body feels. We have 2 points left. We're going to go underneath the armpit, about 3 inches underneath the arm, right on the bra line for women, either side of the body, tapping gently and tuning in to that emotion, to that stress, to that pain, noticing what's coming up, noticing what you're feeling, noticing what's going on. The next point is right at the top of the head, tapping gently right on the crown, tuning into that pain, tuning in to that emotion, seeing what else is coming up, what other ideas, memories, thoughts, or feelings around this pain, around this stress, around what's going on. Now we're going to do one more round. Now that you know the points, back to the eyebrow, tuning in, and just repeat after me. It's safe to feel this pain.
It's safe to feel this pain.
Now to the side of the eye. I choose to allow this pain.
I choose to allow this pain.
Under the eye, and I choose to let it go.
And I choose to let it go.
Under the nose, I acknowledge all the stress in my body.
I acknowledge all the stress in my body.
Under the mouth, and I feel safe letting it go.
And I feel safe letting it go.
Collarbone, it's safe to acknowledge all this stress.
It's safe to acknowledge all this stress.
Under the arm, and it's safe to let it go.
And it's safe to let it go.
Top of the head, from every cell in my body.
From every cell in my body.
Right now.
Right now.
Take a deep breath. And that was a round or two. And now what we do is we check back in. So we are checking in on that pain, seeing how it feels, checking in on that number. If that pain was an 8 before, is it a 7 or a 6 or a 5? And we're also noticing, as we did throughout that tapping, what else came up. You know, oftentimes, Greg, will be tapping on one thing and we get this random memory from something that happened 10 years ago, or something that happened last week. And we say, what is going on here? What is this all about? So we can follow that trail. We can follow that path and say, what else is going on? What other things might be in the way of this healing?